like a phoenix, you burst into fire, burn with thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, you guys. We are here. The season finale, guys. The end of season 2. This is the very last episode of season 2 of My Hero Academia. Man, feels like this whole thing has flown by. I can't believe we're already at the end of season 2, man. It's crazy to think that we started our entire reaction journey with Bleach and My Hero Academia, guys, and we're already on season 3 of My Hero Academia. Is crazy to me. So after this, guys, again, I know I've talked about it, I feel like, in my last couple reactions, but I do want to make sure that everyone knows. After this reaction is posted, we will be doing the movie, the My Hero Academia movie. I guess that happens right after this episode. It's the movie, and then we go into season 3. So I will be doing the My Hero Academia movie after that reaction. I'm excited to do that. It's the first ever time I will do a movie reaction on the reaction channel. So I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited to end season 2 and see how this whole thing is going to wrap up and move us into season 3 and how it's going to move us into the movie. I'm excited just overall for all of that kind of stuff. So my son has said a lot of good stuff about the movies, so I am really pumped about that. He's seen, I think, all the movies, and he's currently almost done with season 7 because I think season 8 is the newest season that comes out later this year, if I'm correct. But I'm super pumped to see how this whole thing wraps up. The episode's called Encounter, so I feel like this is going to go one of two ways. I feel like either we're going to kind of be left on a little bit of a cliffhanger, maybe with the new League of Villains and how they're kind of shaping up, and maybe they kind of confront maybe some of the heroes or something like that. Or is it, and maybe, I don't know, or this episode feels like it's going to be kind of a feel good, like a wrap up, just to kind of like, hey, you know, the school year was great, you know what I mean? Because I believe that this is the end of the school year, so we're going into summer. So I feel like maybe the episode's going to be kind of just a heartwarming, like a wrap up and a feel good episode to end season 2. But I can go either way, or maybe it's a mix of both. Maybe the first half we're going to get that, and then towards the end we're going to get this, I don't know, Encounter just sounds like, the episode name Encounter just kind of sounds like a build up or a menacing type of a title where it feels like we're going to get something. But either way, guys, if you haven't already, man, hit that subscribe button, guys. We'd be happy to have you join us here and join our community over here on YouTube. We're building a great community, guys. We do My Hero Academia every Tuesday, Thursdays. We do Bleach every Friday, and we do solo leveling on Saturdays. So join us here on YouTube, you guys. We've also got Patreon. Big shout out to anybody who's already over on Patreon. All my Patreon members. Love you guys. Appreciate the support, man. It means a lot to me that you guys have joined over on Patreon. So big shout out to anybody who's over on Patreon. You are a real one. You can join Patreon, guys. The link is in the description. Down below, it's also in the introduction video. You can join for free right now. And you can get all of these reactions unedited, no filter, no cut ups. All of that it's all good over on Patreon, and we're usually about a week or 2 weeks early over there. So feel free to join us over on Patreon as well, you guys. With all that being said, let's get into the end of season 2. This is episode 38, Encounter. Let's get it, man. Oh, right where we left off.
Get rid of these two. I can already tell they're exactly the kind of trash I hate.
Introduce the two of them before I go. This one looks
All right,
like
we
an
get some
adorable
names.
high
Let's
school
go.
girl, right? She's actually the suspect in a series of deaths where the victims all bled out. So far, her name and face have been kept out of the media.
Toga here. Himiko Toga.
Toga.
Life is too hard. I just want to make it easier to live in this dumb world. I want to be Mr. Staney. I want to kill Mr. Staney. Come on, handyman. Please let me join your League of Villains.
You gotta be kidding me. Is she crazy?
Well, she can hold
she
a
definitely
conversation,
crazy.
For the most part, at least.
Like I
Come
said,
on.
she gives me Harley Quinn vibes for sure.
And this guy hasn't committed any flashy crimes, but he's taken Stain's ideology to heart.
I don't like
Dobby?
this. Is
I've
your
heard
group
that name
really
before.
Dedicated to the hero killer's mission? I can't imagine you are if you're gonna let this little psycho join you. My new purpose is to carry out the hero killer's will.
That wasn't what I asked you, Patchwork.
He's got a crazy look, man. Looks like he's got
Why
like
is everyone
skin
so hung
stapled
on
to his skin.
Stain? He's all I ever hear about.
No,
Every
don't
damn
do it.
day. It's really pissing me off. You two are done.
Please calm yourself, Tomura Shigaraki.
I'm out of here.
Where are you off to?
Shut up.
Shut up.
I try to make it a point not to complain about a client, but he's too young and far too immature.
Really thought he was gonna kill us for a sec.
That guy makes me want to vomit.
Shall we get back to you about recruitment at a
Man,
later
his voice
date?
actor sounds so familiar.
believe our
I just can't
leader
pinpoint
knows
where
what
I
he
feel like
has
I've
to
heard
do.
it from.
Morning.
Damn, they got in their seats
Unfortunately,
quick.
there are a few of you who did not pass your final exams. So when it comes to the training camp in the woods, everyone is going.
Everyone
We really
gets to
get
go
to
now.
Go to camp?
Seriously?
Yeah. The good news is that no one bombed the written exam. 5 failed the practical, badly. 2 teams, of course. And then Sero failed as well.
Crap, I knew it. Minetta made it to the gate, but I didn't do near enough to pass.
He tricked us all! I should have expected this! Mr. Aizawa, this is the second time you've lied to us! Aren't you afraid we'll lose faith in you?
A little blunt there, Tenya.
That's a good point. I'll consider it. But I wasn't
I'll
lying to
consider
you
it.
about everything. Failure is failure. We've prepared extra lessons for the 5 of you. Frankly, they'll be far tougher than what you'd face at summer school.
This is gonna be great!
I want to see the
I'm so
individual
glad we're all
rankings.
going
I want to see how
together.
they all
Looks
got
like we'll be at the
ranked
training
coming
camp
out of
a
that
full
whole
week.
thing.
I've got to find a bigger suitcase.
So then why don't we split up and look around? We can meet here again when we're done.
Great idea!
Perfect. Let's say we're all back around 3.
Sounds good.
Looks like it's just you and me left.
Yeah.
So, what
Just
are you
the
gonna
two
shop
of them,
for
huh?
today? I want to find a few heavier wrist weights so I can up my training.
I mostly just need bug spray.
Is it because you like him?
Yep. Gotta keep those pests away! You mean me? You're so stupid, Aoyama! That's not it at all! I don't think.
We came together as a class, but here I am all by myself.
I was gonna say, I thought the whole point was to shop as a
it's someone
class.
from UA. Nice. I want an autograph. You were the one who got beat to hell at the sports festival, right?
Yo, bro, how does he not realize who that is?
UA's so amazing. I can't believe how many people watch the matches and still remember us.
No.
How do you not tell by his
Feels like
voice?
it's destiny. Oh, right. From your point of view, we haven't met
Yo,
since
bro,
the
someone
attack
grabs me
on
by the neck
UA.
like that. Ain't no way, bro.
Why don't we spend some time catching up, Izuku Midoriya?
Damn.
Shigaraki.
That's a menacing look, bro. Encounter. That's what the episode probably means, is the two of them encounter each other.
You've got sympathizers who couldn't care less about your ideals, and yet they still follow you. What's up with that? Aren't we doing the same thing? You and me? In the end, you destroy things you hate just like I do. So what gives? What's the difference? I think we should have a
Quit
conversation.
flipping off the
is
camera.
all. A friendly chat. Oh, and of course, if you try to run or fight me in any way, well, it'll be fast. Soon as all 5 of my fingers touch your neck, your throat will be the first thing that disintegrates. In a matter of seconds, you'll be nothing more than dust and powdered bone.
If you do that here where there are so many people, a hero will come and catch you in no time. You couldn't escape.
I don't doubt that. But just look at these sheep. Any one of them could use their quirks and start a massacre whenever they wanted. And yet they're all here, smiling. They think laws and rules will protect them because they assume everyone has their same morals. They're convinced nothing bad could ever happen to them. Let's go grab a seat and get comfortable.
He's not
why
wrong
don't
with
we?
what he said, though. It's true. A lot of
Comes
people
down
assume
to
that
it,
every
I
person
hate
has the same
basically
morals they have.
everything, But the hero killer
That's why a
pisses
lot
me
of
off
people
the
there
most right now.
have differences.
Isn't he one of your guys?
Not technically, but that's what the media made it look like. And that's what my problem is. It's like suddenly everyone is obsessed with that stupid hero killer. The attack on UA, the Nomus I released on Hosu, he upstaged all of it. No one's even giving me a second thought. Why is that? Despite what he claims to believe, all he really did was try to get rid of whatever things he didn't like. What do you think the difference is between us, Midoriya?
I'm interested to kind of hear what Midoriya's thoughts are too.
And your villains. I don't agree with anything you do. I don't agree with the hero killer either. But I can understand him. At least sort of. Because the hero killer and I have something in common. We're inspired by All Might. He's a maniac. But he doesn't destroy things just because it sounds fun.
It's game over for real this time. Let's go home.
And when things were looking bad for him, he didn't abandon his mission like you did. Even if the way he acted was wrong, he held true to his beliefs. That's the difference.
Damn, he held true to his beliefs.
That's like a weight off my chest.
Damn, that look is
The problem
crazy.
with All Might. Yeah, that's it. That's the most rational explanation. Oh, I'm glad we had this chat. I feel better. I can't thank you enough, Midoriya. I don't need to change my ways after all. Oops, don't struggle now. Unless you want to die. You want all these people here to crumble as well?
Deku? Is that a friend? No, that can't be right.
Uh-oh.
Hey, let go of him.
This is nothing! Everything's fine! Stay back! No closer!
Oh, you were here with a friend? I didn't know. Sorry about that. If you try following me, I'll get angry.
I'll get angry.
Deku!
Damn, bro, that
Hold on! Shigaraki!
bro, that was intense, dude. You can't tell me that as we were watching that, bro. That felt so intense, bro. Like it was almost uncomfortable. Like I was sitting here in my chair, kind of just like, I don't know, like clenching. Like it felt like my muscles and stuff were kind of clenching. Like I don't know, dude. He's an intense character, man. And it's crazy to me that it's like Deku gave him the straight answer of like, dude, the difference between the two of you is that he stood on his morals. Like everything that he stands for, he's willing to die for. Where you're not. Like you don't stand in your beliefs. You say that this is what you are and this is what you stand for and these are your beliefs. But then when the moment came for you to stand on that, you were ready to run away. And he took all that and said, "You're right. All Might's the problem." Like, what the fuck? That ain't even close to what I just said, bro. Like, dude, he reminds me so much of the Joker, dude. He's got such a Joker-esque personality and a vibe to him, dude. And it's like Batman is like All Might for him, where it's like the Joker just thinks that Batman is the true issue and the true problem behind everything that he sees. But it's like, damn, bro, that was intense, dude. And then him holding his neck like that, bro. Oh my gosh, that was crazy, crazy.
Shigaraki?
I have a question too. What is All for One after?
Who knows, really? But here's a little word of advice, friend. Be careful. The next time we meet, I'll likely have to kill you.
Dang. I'm surprised he stopped and answered him, to be honest.
Uraraka reported the incident, and the shopping mall was temporarily closed. The heroes and police in the area conducted a massive sweep. But they couldn't find Shigaraki. Later that day, I was taken to the police station. Mr. Sukauchi, who is investigating the League of Villains, interviewed me.
Anyway, thanks for the report, Midoriya. This helps.
Oh, sure. I just wish there was some way I could have detained
I
him.
want to look that up because I
Don't
wonder what that
worry.
means. A
You did
monolithic
great job holding it
organization.
together when so many lives were on the line. Most people would have panicked and lost their cool in that situation. No one got hurt today because you were able to remain calm.
Young Midoriya, Sukauchi.
All Might? But how?
I needed to talk to him anyway.
What a relief. I'm so glad you're okay. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to protect you and the others.
It's fine. All Might,
Yeah, what is it?
do you ever have times when you can't save all the people that you want to?
Yes, I do. And often. Someone could be injured and calling out for my help anywhere in the world right now, and I would never know about it. I know it's frustrating, but we're only human. There are always going to be people beyond our reach that we can't protect. But that's all the more reason to stand tall and smile. So that the symbol of justice is always there, even when I can't be.
I can't do this anymore. I don't think my heart can handle another scare.
I'm sorry. Everything's fine. I'm okay, Mom. There's no need to cry.
Of course, we'll continue to be on high alert here, but the school should be ready to take drastic measures. The stronger the light shines, the greater the darkness. I think that for the good of the students, you should consider leaving UA, All Might.
I've heard that before. Where did I hear that before? The stronger the light, the darker the shadow it casts. Oh, that's the line that I'd heard before. He said something similar. He said the stronger the light, bright, or the more the shadow. I don't remember how he phrased it, but the way that I had heard it before was the stronger the light shines, the darker their shadow it casts. And I don't remember where I heard that from. There was an anime I heard that off of, and I cannot remember. But that is 100% true, dude. The brighter you shine, the brighter your light shines, the more good you bring into this world, the darker a shadow it'll cast. There's always got to be a balance. There's got to be a counterbalance to that. If there is someone pure and who's got the justice like All Might, there has to be that balance. In this case, right? You have all for one, one for all. The balance, right? There's a counter. The world has to be balanced in such like that. So that's what, to me at least, that's what that saying really stands for. Is that no matter how much good is into this world, there's always going to be a shadow that is brought upon by that goodness, right? It's kind of like the whole thing of I don't remember how the saying goes, but it's like by simply being a hero, you invite the idea of a villain, right? Because it's like if there is someone so strong that they can stand up and they can be that hero and they can save people and such like that, you entice the idea for someone else to challenge that, and thus you have a villain. So crazy, but I'm gonna back it up a little bit because he's saying here that he thinks it's a good idea for All Might to leave UA.
The stronger the light shines, the greater the darkness.
The stronger the light, the greater the darkness. That's how he
should consider leaving UA, All Might.
Damn.
But I've barely gotten started. I mean, it's only been 3 months of teaching.
I told you before that you weren't cut out for it.
One more fight. I'm counting on you again, Sukauchi.
Yeah.
From the entrance exam to the fitness test, combat training, the League of Villains attack, the sports festival, our internships and the Hosu incident, and finally our exams. A lot has happened, but my first semester at UA is over. Summer is about to begin.
I hate his short tie, dude.
Though, that doesn't mean we can just ignore our training. We have to keep running toward our goals.
Back on the beach where it all started, man. And there's All Might with some water, bro. Let's go.
You seem oddly happy today, Master. Is it because the League of Villains roster continues to grow steadily?
That's not why, Doctor. It's because Tomura Shigaraki has finally found his conviction. The League of Villains needs people who will get behind his principles. I'll leave all of the decisions to him for now. I'm preparing for him to become the next me, my successor.
Dang, bro. That's crazy. Whew. So we got a lot upcoming, man. Shigaraki now has a conviction. Man, what's this? This is All for One, right? Yeah, All for One is excited about that. He now feels like Shigaraki is on that path and he's going down that path to becoming the next him. Like, man, this is crazy. That was a crazy episode. That was intense. I thought we were going to kind of get like a heartwarming, like, oh, we're wrapping up the school year. No, that was actually very intense for a season-ending episode right there, dude. Him showing up like that, we talked about it earlier, man. He was so menacing when he showed up and just having his hand around Deku's neck like that, dude. Just, yeah. This is only getting intense. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about the whole thing of All Might leaving UA High, because it's like I like, it makes sense, but also at the same time, it's like I don't know if that's going to do any good at this point, because they've already targeted UA High, and I know that All Might is the main target that Shigaraki's going for, but I don't know if that changes the fact that you're already like, he's already kind of got his eyes set on Midoriya, and he's very interested in Midoriya. That I don't know that if All Might left, that would do anything. If anything, that might not be a good thing, because then you don't have All Might, who's the number one hero in the world, there to protect the students if something was to happen to UA High again. So I don't know. I guess it's twofold, right? I can see two different ways that this could be good or bad. But man, that's the end of season 2, guys. The movie is next. I'm hyped up for the movie, guys. I will see you all in the first ever movie reaction on the channel, man. We'll catch you guys in the My Hero Academia movie, guys. Deuces.